teachers. We are back on the calendar and I'm going to show you how to add students manually. So typically what would happen is a student will book a trial with you on your website. But then after the trial, they will say, I would like to buy 5 classes and I want them at the same time each week. So I'm going to show you what would happen in that case. You don't want to tell them, okay, go to my website and book 5 individual classes. That's quite annoying for the student. This is how you would do it. So first student, let's say Monday at 1 p.m. We're going to call this first student Maria. And we'll just enter example email and a fake WhatsApp, whatever. So you would have Maria, you would create that meeting link as well. I'll show you how to do that again in case you missed it. So if you use Google Meet, there's a very easy thing you can do. Go to meet.google.com. You press new, create meeting for later, and copy this. That's your meeting. And I'll put it there. So you can add lesson details. Maybe you discussed some topic they want to discuss, maybe some grammar, and you can put it all there. Maybe links to ESLFlix generated lessons, maybe something else, and some private notes. Maybe you want to make some notes about your student that they can't see. So in this example, Maria has bought 5 classes, and you want to say, repeat this lesson every week, not ongoing. That just goes on permanently. It always keeps 3 months ahead. Set number of lessons, 5. And you would just save the lesson. And you can see Maria is saved here. We know it's got a Google Meet. And in theory, there should be 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th one is not there. So you've scheduled 5 lessons with Maria. And what you can do is share each link with them, every week before the class, give them this link and they will be able to join the lesson. So I'm going to add another student now, and they will be a permanent student. So let's say you have a student and they say, I want to take classes with you on Tuesday at 2 p.m. but permanently. Whenever I run out of classes, I'll just buy more. Let's call this person Barry. I'm going to use some fake details once again. You can leave it blank if you don't need all these contact details. It does make your life easier though. I'll add a new meeting link. And this time we're going to say repeat this lesson every week. Ongoing. So it will keep Barry's lessons always 3 months ahead. So you can look into the future 3 months and it will always have his lessons on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Ahead. And you save the lesson. So now think about this. Barry is a very keen student. He has classes every week. What if he says, okay, I want to start having classes twice a week. You want to end, and he says, okay, Thursday at 11, a different time. So you might think, oh, I've got to add all his details again. But you type in Barry, and it understands, or it asks you, is this the same Barry who has classes on Tuesday at 2 p.m.? If it's a different one, you say no. If you do have students with the same name, I highly recommend using their second name as well, or at least a letter to distinguish the first name and second name. But this is the same student, yes. And now you can see the email, the WhatsApp, the meeting link is all saved for you. If it's one lesson, just press save. But if Barry wants permanent lessons on Thursday, we press save. And now Barry has 2 classes per week, and all the details are linked. So that's how you add your students manually to the ESLFlix calendar.